Hello, everyone, and welcome to Nature's Lens, Arizona. My name is Janine, and I will be sharing with you many wonderful sights here in Arizona. What you are looking at is a small section of a mountain known as Superstition Mountain. It's the base mountain of the Superstition Wilderness. The Superstition Wilderness is the home of the legend of the Lost Dutchman's gold mine. Many believe that the gold mine does exist, and many have tried to find it, to no avail. Some have even died trying to find it. The decapitated body of James A. Cravey, a prospector, was found in the mid 1940s. Jesse Capon, a hiker from Denver, Colorado, disappeared in the wilderness in 2009. His body was found 3 years later, stuffed into a crevice. In July of 2010, 3 more hikers vanished while looking for the mine. In January 2011, remains of 3 men were found, and they were assumed to be the missing hikers. On this, our first episode, we're going to take a short hike. The trail is called the Second Water Trail, and it's in the Superstition Wilderness. The trail is about 3.5 miles long, but we only hiked about 1.5 miles of it. This channel isn't so much about hiking as it is about sharing with you the many wonderful sights Arizona has to offer. And sometimes we're going to have to hike to get there. So sit back, relax, and enjoy our short hike on Second Water Trail. The day started off overcast and would remain that way. My husband Joe, you might know him as Coach Cool, led the way. We hadn't gone too far when I decided it was time to stop and take some photographs. All too soon, it was time to get back on the trail. There were some really nice rock formations that I just couldn't resist sharing with everyone. As he did several times throughout the day, Joe came back to make sure I was all right. And at this point, it was time for a pit stop to have some water. Then, of course, more photographs. I was walking along happily, enjoying the day and my hike, when I saw this nice little canyon. Joe came back and noticed that I, not being the best at putting on equipment, had the camera facing a little too much down, and it'll remain that way for the rest of this video, even though he tried to help me fix it. But I promise you I got it sorted out, and in future videos, you won't be looking at the trail so much. He fixed it the best he could, and then we continued on. When I got to this hill, I looked up and I wasn't sure if this was going to trigger my asthma, but I decided, what the heck? I went for it. Made it to the top and was so glad that I did, because then I saw this. A nice little pool of water nestled in the rocks. Oh boy, Another hill for me to climb. But Joe is up there waiting for me to give me any help if I needed it. I gotta admit, this was my first time hiking in over 20 years, so I was a bit nervous. Finally made it to the top, and we continued on. Got here and looked up, and it was pretty high. Well, for me at least. But I decided to just suck it up and give it a try. Once I made it to the top, it was pretty easy going. Well, this was about as far as we decided to go today. So I'm going to leave you with some shots of the area and a few more photographs. Thank you for watching. See you next time.